Greenville leaders are trying to plan how the city will grow in the future. They want to hear from you. They've just launched an interactive map so folks can see how growth affects them. 7 News' Alessandra Young attended that public meeting tonight.
City officials say the draft of this development code is more interactive, more specific, and easier to understand through these color-coordinated maps. Now, none of this is set in stone, and before it is, the city wants to hear your opinion. Greenville is growing, whether the city is ready or not.
When you know people are moving, you have to plan for what that looks like.
Through this development code, city leaders are putting together the pieces of the puzzle
To describe how we're going to implement balanced and planned growth for the future.
This zoning plan lets people know what goes where.
It is the ability to look at a map and say, oh, you can put a big building there. That's where, a 19-story building could go. Thank goodness it can't go next to my house.
Debbie Allen has been a school teacher for years. She says she wants to see more parks and micro areas for kids to play.
I'm very in tune to little children needing micro breaks and having little tiny park areas.
She also has an interest in residential zoning.
I have a personal vested interest in trying to get my little house approved for Airbnb.
She agrees this new interactive map is much easier to navigate.
I'm not an engineer and I seem to be able to figure it out.
Beth Brotherton with the city says this plan makes it easier for developers to know what they can build where. And that's not all.
It also gives neighborhoods some protection that we're not going to drop a giant building that isn't of the right form and function next to an existing neighborhood.
With some recent projects getting some backlash from neighborhood groups, Brotherton says this code will help.
This development code takes away surprises. It takes away I didn't know that could go in my neighborhood, or I need to fight against that.
Now is the time to use your voice to share what you like or don't like about the draft. If you couldn't make it to the open house on Wednesday night, there will be 2 more on Thursday, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. And for all of that information, you can head to our website at WSPA.com. In Greenville, Alessandra Young, 7 News.
City's still going to have to go through the Planning Commission before presenting this idea to the City Council.